You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, Black and White Sports fans, it is the year 2024. Now, I remember back in 1999, ESPN had his Sports Century list. They actually counted and ranked the 100 greatest athletes of the 20th century. I remember it quite clear. Michael Jordan was number one. Babe Ruth was number two. And if I'm not mistaken, Muhammad Ali was number three. I don't think people actually had a problem with that. Now ESPN is actually ranking the top 100 athletes of the 21st century. And boy, there's some major problems with this, guys. Major problems. Now, they actually just ranked number 51 through 100. And it's a disaster, man. A complete disaster. I was actually on Tess and Rose yesterday about this. And I said, man, have you actually seen ESPN's ranking of the top 100 athletes of the 21st century? I said, this is a joke. This is a complete joke, man. You guys are going to be stunned, man. Now we know that ESPN is no fan of Aaron Rodgers. Now, before the Wuhan virus thing, they were all about him. They were all about Aaron Rodgers. But Aaron Rodgers decided, you know what, I don't want to get the jab. And now all of a sudden, ESPN is pretty much done with Aaron Rodgers now. And they're slamming him. Completely insane, man. This is crazy. If I'm not mistaken, guys, I believe they actually had Aaron Rodgers ranked something like on number 96 or something like that. I don't remember exactly. But some of the people they actually have ranked ahead of him is insane. I actually have to defend Aaron Rodgers in this list. He should be higher if you're going to actually put some of the people they actually put ahead of him. This has all to do with the jab, man. Now, Pat McAfee is coming out and ripping ESPN on this list. So let's get into it, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member, member live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. We appreciate the support. You guys can also support us by becoming a member on blackandwhitenetwork.com or supporting us on Locals for just $5 per month. Check the links in the description. Here we go, guys. Pat McAfee rips ESPN's top athletes list. What a shit show. Now, like I said, man, they only have number 51 through 100 right now. And I'm pretty sure in next coming days, we're actually going to find out the rest of the list. But this list is a joke. Now, I know it's hard. And it's definitely subjective on how you actually rank these people. Now, some of these athletes I do not know at all. But this list is a joke, man. A complete joke. Let's go ahead and listen in to Pat McAfee right here. Then we'll actually go and look at some of the names on this list so far. Let's play it.
Dan Orlovsky, who's been on ESPN all morning, having the same exact conversation for the past 3 shows, will join us in 6 minutes, and we'll probably just cook him and ESPN as a whole for a lot of the shit they've been putting out from ESPN's people. Now, there is a top 100 list that is coming out from ESPN people, and I'll tell you what, it is the epitome of everything that everybody hates about ESPN. Mm-hmm. What they chose to do in ranking the top 100 athletes of like 21st century, they only gave us like 50 to 100 yesterday. What a shit show. Mm-hmm. What an absolutely terrible list, and we'll blame Dan Orlovsky for that. So he'll be joining us in about 6 minutes. We can't wait for that.
Yeah, it is a disaster, man. A complete disaster. You guys are not going to believe this list, man. Now, I got it actually pulled up over here. And boy, this is insane. Look who is at number 51. Now, they actually try to make the case here about, before we actually get to the list. They actually put here the greatest athlete of the 21st century. That's easy. Has to be Tom Brady. And then they say, except it has to be Lionel Messi. Except no, LeBron James, right? Except what about Serena Williams? 23 slams. How about Roger Federer? But then they say Rafa Nadal, who has more slams and also Novak Djokovic, who has more than any male in history. But I'm pretty sure that all those guys will be on the list. Top 15, most likely. Okay? But look who came in at number 51, guys. Steve Nash. Steve Nash. A man that has never went to the NBA Finals. Yes, he won 2 MVPs. And actually, one of those MVPs, some people believe that, a lot of people actually believe that Shaq got robbed from one of those. This guy could not defend, and he never went to the finals, man. Not once. Not once. Now, it's kind of hard to compare athletes between different sports, okay? But if you look at the resume of Steve Nash, remember his first 7 seasons, man? Nobody was saying that Steve Nash was an all-time great player his first 7 seasons. When he got with Mike D'Antoni, man, his legacy changed then. But without Mike D'Antoni, this guy was not an MVP. I'm not exactly sure if he was necessarily an all-star. He may have made an all-star team, but he wasn't an all-time great. No way. Now they got Adrian Beltre right here at 52. Derek Jeter, who won what? 5 World Series? And if you want to go just from 2000, he won what? 2? Yeah, because 2000 and 2009. Derek Jeter. I'm sorry, but Derek Jeter is better than Steve Nash. This is crazy. And then it goes to Alexander Ovechkin right there. I can't go through everybody here. Some of these people I don't know, okay? Some soccer players. Calvin Johnson. I'm sorry. I'm taking Megatron over Steve Nash, man. I know he's a wide receiver. And if you're a wide receiver, man, it's definitely hard to impact the game. But I'm taking Calvin Johnson over Steve Nash. J.J. Watt. J.J. Watt. How in the world is Steve Nash ranked above J.J. Watt? This man was a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. He was absolutely dominant, man. I would actually have J.J. Watt above Megatron. But hey, it's close. Mariano Rivera, man. Now, he's a closer, so that's really hard right there because he's more of a specialist, but he's the greatest closer of all time. I got to put him ahead of Steve Nash, man. This is crazy. Candace Parker right there. Ray Lewis. I'm taking Ray Lewis over Steve Nash any day. Shohei Ohtani, I wouldn't even put him on the list, man. I mean, his career is just too short right now. We have to see what happens with him. Let's keep going here, man. James Harden, 67. I'm sorry, I'm taking James Harden over Steve Nash. I just am. Phil Mickelson, man. This dude won 6 majors in golf. And they got him ranked at 68. Steve Nash at 51. Crazy. Jason Kidd, man. Jason Kidd went to back-to-back finals in the early 2000s. Not Steve Nash. Let's keep going here. Manny Pacquiao, man. I'm sorry. I'm ranking Manny Pacquiao above Steve Nash. You notice we haven't gotten to Aaron Rodgers yet, right? You realize that, right? We haven't even got to him yet. Let's keep going, man. Bryce Harper right here. 2-time MVP. They got Steve Nash above him. Crazy. Andy Murray, man. This dude won 3 slams. He was ranked number 1 during the Federer, Nadal, and Djokovic era. How in the world is he 80 and Steve Nash is on 51? That's insane. Chris Paul. Chris Paul is ranked above Aaron Rodgers, man. Chris Paul, who has never sniffed the NBA Finals. He made what? 1 conference finals? Finally? This is crazy, man. Kawhi Leonard, man. Who in their right mind thinks Kawhi Leonard is better than Aaron Rodgers? This is insane right here. Venus Williams. She's a 7-time slam champion. She's at 86. I would actually have Venus above Kawhi and Chris Paul. No doubt about it, man. Let's keep going. Roy Halladay, man, the late great Roy Halladay, man. He definitely should be higher, man. He's above Chris Paul, in my opinion. Also, Steve Nash. Annika Sorenstam. She has the most LPGA majors of all women in the 21st century. 8 majors. She's at 89? This is insane. Aaron Rodgers at 91, man. So I was wrong. He's not 96. 91. One of the most prolific passers in NFL history, guys. He's at 91. Way behind Steve Nash. Chris Paul is ranked ahead of him. Kawhi Leonard. Are you kidding me? Pedro Martinez ranked below them. Are you crazy? You see, guys? This is just crazy, man. This list is insane. I actually have to defend Aaron Rodgers here. Ed Reed at 99, man. I mean, this is insane. I'm going to leave it right there, guys. ESPN, you can't take this list serious, man. Steve Nash is just ranked way too high, man. Way too high. ESPN, man, they have to be doing this stuff on purpose, man. Yeah, Pat McAfee's right, man. This list is a disaster. It is a shit show, okay? That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.